strong in their first game back after a lopsided loss to the Buccaneers. Rodgers found Davante Adams for 2 touchdowns to go along with 2 more that Rodgers had. The Packers QB finished the day with just under 300 yards through the air as Green Bay cruised to a 35-20 win over the Texans. And Shannon, how impressive was Rodgers yesterday?
It's Aaron Rodgers. He's basically flawless in 5 of the 6 games. In 5 of the 6 games, he's had at least an 85 QBR. The one time that he didn't, we know what happened. They lost last week to Tampa. But, I mean, what is he now, 17, 18 touchdowns with 2 interceptions? Can I interest you in that? That's pretty good, ain't it, Skip? And I told you, you keep the, oh, Aaron Jones runs this team. Aaron Jones, the wrong Aaron. Was he there yesterday? And they couldn't run the ball, Skip. They had 27 rushes, 96 yards. That's 3.6. He's like, I got this. Hey, Davante, you ready? That's all, because basically that's all he had. It was him and Davante. Valdez-Scantling, 4 targets, 0 catching. Steinberger had 1 touchdown. So is Aaron Rodgers. I expect nothing less. And the defense needs to come along, needs to generate a little bit more pressure because Deshaun Watson was 29 to 39 for 2, you know, hey, 309, that won't get it done because we saw what happens if you don't pressure Tom Brady. Basically, everything you're doing is that you're trying to gear up to beat that guy, Tom. And Aaron's going to have to be Aaron Rodgers. Hopefully they get Lazard back by then to pair him with Davante Adams. But Aaron Rodgers was Aaron Rodgers. I expect nothing less of him. He's great, and he's still in the MVP running. He, Russ, Aaron Rodgers, Russ, Tom, my homeboy. I think Ben is right there on the cusp. He was doing really well until yesterday. He just started to, here, you take it, Tennessee. Here, you take it. Because he let Tennessee back in that ball game.
I'd say, with 3 interceptions.
Yes.
I would say Tom Brady took the MVP lead yesterday. That could be short-lived. It's got a long way to go, but I thought he took the lead yesterday.
The man, hold on. Russ has 22 touchdowns with 4 picks.
Russ was horrible in the second half last night.
Yes, he was.
And had 3 interceptions in that game, and you said all 3 of them were horrible.
Yeah, they were. But
Okay.
are we going to just discount the 22 and 4?
No.
Okay.
Are you going to discount 18-4, which is Tom Brady right now, after a slow start because he didn't even know his teammates?
Hold on, talk about 18 and 4. And you mean to tell me my guy's 18? My guy's 18 and 2. My guy's 18 and 2. Right? Ain't that what my guy got? 17 and 2.
I think he's 17 because Brady's got the second most touchdown passes.
Okay.
Can you believe a 43-year-old has the second most touchdown passes in the whole league? And he's been 15 to 1 over his last 5 games, 15 touchdowns to 1 interception. So, what was Aaron Rodgers' degree of difficulty yesterday? Scale of 1 to 10, I'd put it at a 1.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, come on. Against the Houston Texans, who came into the game ranked 30th in yards allowed. That's out of 32 teams. 30th in yards allowed, 424 they allowed per game. They had just given up at Tennessee 607 yards total. And you're going to gloat about that performance from an Aaron Rodgers who threw for 283 yards and had the 5th best QBR of the day?
The 5th best.
5th best.
Was it better than you know whose?
Who?
You know who?
Tom Brady?
Yeah.
No. It was one point less.
Oh, really? So, really? For all that your guy did, the 4 touchdown passes.
I thought he deserved better than an 88.
No,
your guy was 87, my guy was 88.
So think about it.
4 touchdown passes and a rushing touchdown.
Yes. And my guy was right 1 tick below your guy.
Did your guy have a rushing touchdown? He did not.
We didn't need it.
Interesting. So how can you gloat about anything that anybody would do against the Texans?
Hold on, tell me. You make it with the Raiders. I mean, what about Derek Carr?
What about him? They had just gone to my homeboy 2 weeks before because they had a bye week to get ready for Tampa Bay. They went to the Raiders and won 40-32. They put up 40.
And then my homeboy, what's he like, 15 and 3? So don't count him out just yet as MVP. This is gonna play its way out all the way to the end.
Your homeboy yesterday at your old stomping grounds in Denver had a QBR of 53 on a scale of 0 to 100, so he's barely above average because they went 0 for 8 on 3rd down. Well, you like that?
But no, I don't, Skip. But, I mean, really? I mean, you look at they throw a pick 6, they run a flea flicker, and Melvin Gordon throw the ball over Drew Lock's head. I'm like, what the? But we're talking about Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, we are. And I always call him the LeBron James of the National Football League because his apologists are now trying to scrub his record clean even from this year.
No, Skip, he lost the game. Hold on. Your guys lost 2 games. How did your guy look against Chicago?
Not bad.
Not
terrible.
Not bad. Skip, he didn't figure out what down it was.
Okay. And then what did he do?
Lost.
He came back against Aaron Rodgers and hung a 38-10 on him.
Okay, if you don't mind me asking, who has the higher QBR for the season? My guy or your guy?
Your guy.
Okay, substantially
My
high,
guy
right?
got off to a slow start because he had no preseason games to get to know brand new teammates and a whole new system.
What about my guy getting off to the slow start because they tried to bring another quarterback in? They tried to get rid of my guy. How does that make my guy feel?
At least he knew the offense.
He put that aside right there.
Did he?
Top 5 in QBR.
Huh. And he didn't put it aside when he went to Tampa Bay because he threw nearly 2 pick sixes that turned the game around early in the second quarter.
We got off to a blazing start.
And he should have been intercepted 4 times in the game.
We got off to a slow start. I mean, we got off to a fast start, and then he threw the pick 6 that flipped the momentum. That happens. Just like when your guy in New Orleans, he threw that pick 6, flipped the momentum, right?
Yep. And then Aaron Rodgers folded like my work at my running socks that I run in. They fold so easily, and that's how he folded the rest of the game. He didn't score a point for 3 quarters.
Yeah. You make it seem like that was one game. One game.
But it was the game against the guy.
Well, so why is it the game?
You just got disqualified.
So in other words, let me ask you a question. So it's the game. So Chicago was the game.
No,
but you lost. Why not?
Why was that the game? Might be for Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, why was it the game for Aaron Rodgers against Tampa?
Okay, what happened that night to Tom Brady? He did not have Chris Godwin. He had Mike Evans, as Bruce Arians said, on one leg, which he was limping through the whole game. He did not have little Scotty Miller, who had a groin and a shoulder injury. What more? And Gronk still hadn't figured it out yet.
Bakhtiari got hurt. He had no Lazard. So we can make all this. Devontae was just coming back.
Yep.
But your day coming.
Yep. Front runner.
Oh, so
this was all-time front run against a team. Well, what's Houston now? 1-6.
Well, there's a reason why they're 1-6. They could have been 2-5.
Yep.
But we made sure they were 1-6.
What did you just make a point of? They got gutted because they lost their best receiver and Deshaun's soulmate, who's now an Arizona Cardinal, making Kyler an MVP kind of.
Hey, fault the owner.
Yep.
Because you signed off on it. Actually, the mere fact that you should have fired Bill O'Brien for bringing you that. That's what you should have done. Hold up. You trying to trade D-Hop? Man, get out of my office. You're fired. That's what should have happened.
Should have happened, but it didn't.
It didn't.
But they are done for the year now, and you took advantage of that. Way to go, Aaron.
I was in Chicago, and Houston's defense. What happened to Houston's defense?
I don't know.
They used to be good. I mean,
ask Romeo. Ask.
They still got JJ over there. They still got Merciless over there.
Yep. Don't know. Don't know. But you tell me.
That's what my guy does. He make it seem like you ain't even got no defense. He called you up so sweet, you don't even like, huh?
That's what Ryan Tannehill did the week before.
But hold on. Can you imagine if Aaron Rodgers would have got 200 yards rushing? He might have threw for 600 yards. Yeah, might have had first time in NFL history a team rusher had 800 total yards.
They need Aaron Jones back.
When
it really gets serious, they need Aaron Jones.
Hold on, Skip.
They're real MVP. You know it and I know it.
You know Aaron.
He makes that team go. They'll go as far as Aaron Jones carries them.
As far as Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, okay.
Was Aaron Jones there last week? So that loss was on Aaron Jones, right?
This was a gimme. This was like a bye.
All right, enough
We'll
Aarons,
see you again down the road.
Enough Aarons, enough Packers. Guys,
so.
I have some unfortunate breaking news with Odell Beckham Jr. and his knee. We'll give you the latest next.
No mercy.